Good afternoon and welcome back to Asgard and welcome back to our Sky Factory 3 modded Minecraft Let's Play series. Since last episode I've been doing a lot of chisels and bits, I'll go ahead and say. Kind of sorting out a lot of this stuff. Now this, keep in mind this turbine's not going to stay just totally blue. I'm honestly considering changing the color and maybe doing like a red, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Because once I actually get to chiseling all of this, it's going to be a bit different. There's not going to be a whole lot of that blue showing or red or whatever I change it to. Also, these posts are going to be different colors as well and all of that. But I've been working on a lot of the exterior work. I did start putting in some windows and changing up some rooms and stuff, as you can see in there. And kind of giving it that rounded edge. And keep in mind we're going to have some balconies up here and different little things like that. Also, our Ender Dragon is hatcheted. So we have this this big Ender Dragon. We'll actually take him out for a spin. There's some additional Ender Dragons that we're going to get, you know, in the very, very near future. Because I kind of want to hatch them all, but you have to go around to different biomes and all that. So we'll end up doing some of that as well. And let's see, up here, these rooms aren't done. They're just empty right now. But I kind of want those. There's going to be like a captain's quarters and some different things. I still have to do the steps for the top and for to go down into this area. But then right here, you can see I haven't done the edge of this. I'm going to do like an edge that's a different color, and then also kind of shape this bottom part so that it kind of matches a little bit better. Like it kind of a slant so that it flushes out. With this. Now, originally I did actually have some like color in the center of these, but I didn't like the way it looked at all. So I ended up getting rid of it. But I do quite like these, I think. I'm quite a fan of them because, you know, those ships always have those like wood design, I don't know what you'd call them, but that almost like grating where you can see down below. And that's kind of what I was going for here. But like I said, I still got to add the edges of this so that we have kind of like a color difference between this wood here and, you know, that. I kind of want like a divider. And I may end up adding another set of it back here. I don't know for sure. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking that 2 of those is fine. That's plenty, but we'll see. I don't really know what those are for on ships. I've always just assumed maybe it's like so the water doesn't build up on the deck. But I don't know. I have no clue whatsoever. I don't know much about ships and all that stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead and really quickly, let me get a... We can't craft saddles? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see, what kind of loot bags do we have at the moment? Okay, we do have rares. Let's see if we can get a saddle, so I can kind of show you the Ender Dragon in action. Okay, we got a saddle. Awesome. See, I knew keeping all these loot bags would come in handy at some point. Alright, so let's throw this on the Ender Dragon and take him out for a spin really quick. Okay, my mistake. We actually have to tame it first. That's the problem. So we have to give it raw fish, and then we can ride it. So let's go ahead. Oh, look, he wants some. There we go. And you still don't want to. It says they're breedable right now. There we go. We have saddled this Ender Dragon. Ah! Why you got to do this to me? Getting this thing in and out of here is going to be a pain, I imagine. There we go. Ha ha! We are a dragon rider. Oh man, this is cool. If only I didn't already have flight, you know. It would be even cooler then. But actually just getting to fly an Ender Dragon around is, of course, a bit of fun. Alright, let's take this thing in for a landing then, I guess. I just kind of wanted to take it out and show you that you can ride these things, in fact. There we go. And you are back in here. And I guess they'll kind of follow you around. They are breedable, it says, which I didn't think that they could be bred. According to the page that I was reading, they can't be bred, but No clue. So anyways, today what I want to do is I want to work with a mod that is fairly new. It's honestly, if you've ever done the Deep Dark, from Extra Utilities, it's kind of similar to that. There is a few changes, which are actually pretty cool. Anyway, the mod is called the Beneath, and it's very foreboding. Let's just put it that way. And from what I understand, this mod was actually created, originally Extra Utilities didn't have the Deep Dark, and so this was created as kind of an alternative to the Deep Dark, and has a lot of similarities, but also a few differences as well. And so I kind of just wanted to check that out today, just so everybody knows that it's here, and honestly, I'm very, very curious about it as well. You just need 4 of these unstable ender pearls, and then 4 pieces of quadruple compressed cobblestone, and 1 quintuple. So, it's more akin to the old Deep Dark portal recipe, whereas now if you take a look here at the... Oh, you know what? Actually, never mind. This pack doesn't have the Deep Dark. It's been added to Extra Utilities, but this pack apparently doesn't have it. Would you... I was playing around here on the front, like trying to come up with a design that I want to use, but now I have mobs spawning. I need to actually light this up really, really quick. Yeah, I've got all kinds of mobs spawning up there. I need to get another torch and put it on the top of the ship, because it's not... I mean, mobs right now, they can spawn pretty much anywhere, because I haven't lit up like anything. Of course, we have night vision, so it's not really, apparent. But those torches are what, we kind of use just to keep them away, those magnum torches. But anyways, this Beneath teleporter, a little bit expensive. Let's see, do we have any cobblestone recipes here? Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to make up some of this compressed cobble really, really quick. Really not that expensive for us at this point, because we have so much cobblestone. And then let's get our portal. There we go, Beneath teleporter. And for right now, we'll just set this up like right here. That sounds good. And if we right click it, it's going to teleport us to the Beneath. What? What was that sound? Anyways, if I was to... Wish there was an easy way to toggle night vision on and off. But as I fly around here, you'll notice there's a lot of mining here. Infernium ore, all that good stuff. Oh, here's diamonds. This place is actually really, really good mining, as you can tell. I don't know if we really need to set up a quarry, though, if I'm being perfectly honest. Prosperity ore. But as we fly around, there we go. You'll notice I start taking damage. Oh, and there's a Gru. That's one of the new mobs, which, I mean, I'm not really taking much damage. But basically all the standard mobs... Oh, there goes our night vision. This is what it looks like without night vision. The standard mobs, if you notice, they have more health. These have 40. Oh, the Gru disappeared. The Gru, I believe... They just attack you ever so often whenever you're out of the light. Let's actually try to kill one, because I'm quite curious. Oh, we can't hurt them. Really? Yeah, they won't die. Okay, the Gru cannot be killed. And the only spawn, the way I understand it, they only spawn when you're in the darkness for so long. And then if you throw down a light or something like that, I believe that it despawns them. But also, if you are standing in light, the way I understand it is mobs, there's actually like, quote-unquote, dark forces that can pull you out of the light so that you become susceptible to Grus and whatnot. So, there's some kind of weird, like, structure-looking thing right here. For some reason, the minimap's showing that diamond shape, but, I mean, there's nothing here, so I have no clue. I don't believe there's anything else here. I do believe that dungeons and stuff like that can spawn here. Probably like buried in the rock. But basically this goes up from, standard bedrock level all the way up to build height. So, very, very nice. Like I said, I don't think we'll actually use this for quarrying or anything like that, because I can't really, I can't really see any benefit to quarrying this area out. Like, if I'm being realistic, because we pretty much have infinite resources. But this is a really cool dimension. Like, honestly, I could see building here as being something that would be a bit of fun. Let's actually see what happens if we go up to the 256, which is the max height in this dimension. Okay, it's just bedrock at the top. So, okay. I wasn't sure if it would be like the Erebus. And I forgot to mark where our home was. So that's kind of a problem, right? Oh, there's some kind of a ghost, a shadow. And it just became a grue or something. I don't know. So there's another kind of mob there, that shadow. Oh man. Yeah, I've got to try to find my way back out of here. I'm terrible about going into a dimension and not marking it. Usually, like something like the Nether, it's not too much of an issue, but here is not a good idea. I don't really know how I'm going to get out of here. Oh, man. What if I fall? Yeah, okay. That works, maybe? Yes. Okay. By the way, I don't mind dying right there because of the fact that I do have my very first... Oh, it's not in here, is it? My, yeah, right here. I have my very first death. If you notice here, now I have two, because that one. However, that death was not my fault. Dark went and started fighting the Gaia Guardian. When I was up here, I was doing these golden blocks, and I was like right in here. He started fighting the Gaia Guardian, and I lost my flight, and I just dropped to the void. So that was not my fault. But going into the beneath and not not setting my entry point is my fault. So be sure and let me know, and I will do my best to get those answered for you. And until next time, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys then. And one last thing that I want to do before we end out the episode is let's go ahead and kill the Gaia Guardian Mark II, because I know that Dark has already killed it, so I'm not too concerned with killing it. Just us. Alright, so let's get it going. Oops, shift, right click. And here we go. Of course, we don't have flight. Nope. What happened? Okay, well, I'm not sure. It's actually crashed on me about 5 times now. Whenever I try to log on. So, anyways, I did record the outro earlier. Because I thought the video was longer than it was, but then when I edited it, I found out I still had time to fight the Gaia Guardian, but I guess it didn't quite work out that way. So, but anyways, I am going to end the episode out there. I know it was a little bit shorter of an episode today, because I'm kind of getting ready for next episode. We're going to be doing something a lot bigger, but I'm trying to get a bit of building and stuff kind of done before that point. But I didn't want you guys to think I'd forgotten about you or anything like that. So next episode, we will be getting into some alternate power sources. So I was debating about doing it this episode, but I'm not. There's some things I want to set up back there before we get into that. And I spent the whole time chiseling, so I apologize. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. And like I said, next episode we'll be getting into our actual steam power for the ship and everything. So, and for the steam production, of course we could go with something like extreme reactors, but we're going to do something a little bit different for our power source or our steam source. It's going to be quite fun. So anyways, I hope you guys join me for that. And until then, as always, do take care and stay safe. And if you have any questions or anything,